do care, but I don't care. My phone is always on me, but I'm not there. Notified, but it always coincides with something that overrides. On the grind over time, nobody gets no reply. That's bona fide, no disrespect. Screen's always lighting up like a cigarette. I save my writing for the symphonette. Here's the thing.
It wasn't my fault. You're not my problem. But you got issues. Don't call me.
You said I should have texted you more often. If I would have wanted you to care. But can't you see that I have been busy trying to pretend that I don't care?
Why do you think this is? What you say doesn't match up with how you're leaving me on red and how you never pick up the number of the telegrams on your phone. So you gotta play high Candy Crush score. Boy, you're wasting your time. But let me tell you that it wasn't my fault. You're not my problem. Boy, you got issues. Don't call me.
You said I should have texted you more often. If I would have wanted you to care. But can't you see that I have been busy trying to pretend that I don't care? And you say I should have texted.
Don't hold out for a text that you'll never get. Are you bitter yet, or is it jealousy? Fundamentally, there's nothing you could thread to top my lethargy. A message in a bottle, and that bottle in an ocean, and that ocean is no metaphor for my devotion, but I don't have the energy. I don't have the energy.
And you say I should have texted you more often. If I would have wanted you to care. But can't you see that I have been busy trying to pretend that I don't care?
Always, always on me.
Hey, what's up, people? This has been a crazy day. So, here's what we're gonna do. Yeah, Frodo, Dragon Lord Frodo, DLF has been emailing me with this police report and whatnot, saying that he reported MaMa Scrunch, saying that he did this. He actually filed out the song sucks. You suck, DLF. Anyways, people, we're gonna listen to what DLF has to say, and then we're probably gonna go over some emails he sent me. Smash that like button. You retweeted it. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at it right after. So let's get into this. Let's go. Hopefully the wind dies down. It was a rainy day where I am at today. Yeah, what's your favorite song right now? You know what his favorite song is? I think I have an idea. He looks like a Spice Girls fan. Every boy, every girl, spice up your life, people of the world. Looks like he listens to Backstreet Boys. I'm not even hating on the Backstreet Boys. DLF wish he was 40 Spice. He's for sure into Scary Spice. Right. You think so? Actually, he probably is. He probably was too. Oh, look at those fall leaves. Beautiful, isn't it? The change of weather. All right, I got my Christmas lights on. I bought some Christmas light for that tree in the front of my house.
Lord Frodo.
For all those sneaky people that know where I live, you know that tree that's right at the front of my house? I bought some Christmas lights for that.
You know what's funny? I actually had another video in the whole Ryland series where I actually I walked back
Yeah, this
from
is the one,
Ryland,
Skywalker.
but when I went to go upload it, it was telling me that the file was corrupted, so you didn't get a video. So I found another.
You know what? I was actually thinking of dressing up like your mama, cause last year, remember he had like braids in, and I'm like, dude, my hair is not braids; they're dreadlocks. There's a huge difference. Braids, not dreadlocks. You wanted me to dress up as Raygun? I think a lot of people are gonna be dressing up as Raygun and doing her Olympic level routine.
Library up here. Like I said in my video last night, where I said I wanted to.
Wait a second. Is that you know who I think it is? Leo Mama. Is this your new name now? PG? Van der Graaf generator, a plague of lighthouse keepers. You know what you need to listen to? You need to listen to some Ramstein DLF.
Where I was doing the video on my balcony, I was saying that if I could find another library open on Sunday, I'll go there and upload. So I found one, and guess what? It's the library that's across the street from the mass shooting tops.
Really? You're really gonna go there?
So we're gonna go there, upload some shit, and that's it. So, shit.
You know, the more you talk about these very unpleasant scenarios, especially one that happened in Buffalo, the more I think you dream about it, DLF. You know, there's a lot of people who might come around and say, I will not be surprised in a year or two, or 3 or 4 or 5, if we see DLF and something's going on with him. And I wish and I hope and I pray that doesn't happen, DLF, but you seem like the type of guy that might explode on people at any given moment in time.
This is like, this is going uphill.
You're a ticking time bomb, DLF, and I don't like it.
So I want to address something with Monty and Skywalker OG.
Shout out to Skywalker OG.
If you're gonna do my videos, if you're gonna repost my videos, you're gonna have to pre-screen everything and then upload them.
Oh yeah? Why is that?
Okay, because you gave out my social security number.
No, you gave out your social security number.
I know. Well, you put that out yourself. Yeah, I know. Well, you repeated it.
No, I didn't.
Think of it
I passively played a video where you repeated it, bitch.
this way. Think of it this way.
No wonder I didn't get monetized.
If think of it this way. When I went to the psych ward in late September, okay? When I went to the psych ward in late September, you know why I went to the psych ward?
Why?
It was because I
oh my god, you did not psycho.
I put a thing on my county workers.
You're offensive, DLF. Why did you cycle through a practically red light? Look at this. This is disgusting. Look. Safety
It was
first, DLF.
because
That light's yellow. Stop.
I put a thing on my county worker's voicemail saying I know where he lives and I know what his kids' names are and all this other shit.
Yeah, did he call you back?
How do you think I know
Why?
what his
How?
kids' names are and where he lives
Is that
and what
supposed
his
to be?
wife's name is and all that shit?
Is that supposed to be scary?
Because it was posted on his social media. Okay? And now you're going to villainize me because I repeated it? That's the same thing you're doing with my videos. You know?
Well, I'm not calling you and leaving your information on
I
your
don't give a
voicemail
shit, Monty.
in an attempt to intimidate you. I'm not doing that. You're doing that.
So just because, like you said, just because something is public, you know, think of it this way. Whenever I say Nola Boo's address, where do you
Stop
think I
it.
got that from?
Stop it,
I
DLF.
got it from her public social media. Well, you don't want that doxed now, do you? Well, you have no problems doxing my fucking social security number. I mean, the way I see it, there is no fucking difference.
Yeah, shout outs to Nola
You know?
Boo. Hopefully Nola Boo is okay. Hopefully. We'll see. But yes, Nola
If
Boo is missed. I like how he's casually talking about this I don't know. What's a good word for this? What did Hannibal use with the whole hunger thing again? Like we had a something of hunger. I want to use it like that. Is DLF truly slighted? Probably not. He's riding around casually on his tricycle, speaking out loudly in public, blaming me and Skywalker OG for something he truly doesn't give a fuck about. You can edit out dicks and ladyboys. You know what, DLF? I'm gonna actually remove that video because once again, you have messed with my monetization. Are you proud?
if Nola Boo or
Yes, an expression of hunger. Well, for DLF, it's an expression of anger at me and Skywalker OG.
my county worker has any problems with me saying their names or their fucking addresses or whatever the fuck may be, okay, then take it up with Fast People Search. Okay?
Is that what you keep
You
using?
know,
Fast people search?
so, you know, it's not my fault you had to put your fucking kids' names on your public social media account. It's not my fucking problem, is it?
Isn't that what
I'm
social
just
media is
repeating
about?
what I saw.
Okay. I mean, if you want to justify it like that.
So I gotta go to the library here. I'm gonna upload some videos.
Is this a motorized strike? No, it's not. He has to pedal. And I mean, it's strange, isn't it? A curious little thing that DLF is all chubby and burly on the top. And he has these really skinny legs as if he rides a tricycle around Buffalo all day.
Again, watch my rumble.
Why, you hate me, DLF? Did you just say you hate me? Hate is a strong word.
For a big epic update on Tuesday, hopefully. You know, Monty's fanboys should be downloading the Mobile Patrol app on their phones and look at Erie County, New York on there on Tuesday. I don't know what time, but Tuesday, this Tuesday. It says, do not skip your annual mammogram. I hate when people say that shit.
A burly belly with skinny legs is typical of diabetes. You think he has diabetes?
Like people say shit.
He's shaped like an upside down raindrop. Yes.
You're not taking your meds. What meds? I don't have any meds that are mine that I'm not taking. You know what I'm saying? What meds are you talking about? You're not taking your meds? What?
Wait a second. DLF, are you actually supposed to be taking meds, but you're not taking them? Is that why Brylan kind of didn't want you there?
I was never prescribed it. I'm sorry, I wasn't prescribed any.
DLF has the trike bike bod. No, it's a commercial. No.
My med, like they're mine. Yeah, like they're mine. They're not my meds. I wasn't prescribed any. My therapist says I don't need them. I'm sorry if you don't agree with what he says, but his word is the law, okay?
You sure
We're
about
coming
that?
up to this thing up here.
He is cycling kind of fast, isn't it? But he says he's going downhill. Sup, Killer Kowalski? How you doing? Long time.
Coming up to
What's
this
up? What's up?
the mass shooting tops. I don't know what to call it. It's the tops that had the mass shooting a couple of years ago.
Yeah, you can just call it
When I was in jail, it happened.
and that's it.
You want to go check it out?
Right? Wait a second. You're right, Beaker. I almost forgot that he says he's gonna grow his own meds, if you know what I mean. Wait, DLF, aren't you supposed to be growing your own shrooms? You said that what you do is you use like a pressure cooker or something to make sure your substrate is decontaminated. I know what I'm talking about. I know a little bit of something using like perlite and whatnot for your your mushrooms. Jail.
Hey, you guys want to go see a dead body? Here's the library right here.
Like
and then over here, I'm over here now. You know, I'm over here now. Let's go do a swing around.
I love those bricks, you know, like the old school bricks. I love that style. You guys know you're not supposed to be painting bricks? Who knows that? Because the bricks wick moisture, so you need your bricks. What's really weird is that your bricks actually need moisture to stay hard. Amazing, isn't it? They wick moisture from the air and whatnot, and if you paint them, they can't do that process, and then they get brittle.
Here's where all the shit went down. In case you kiddies don't know.
Thanks for being morbid, DLF.
Hey, should I do donuts in here?
Look, it's what was that? It's like, what's that guy called at large? What's that guy called again? He has that channel where he goes around Lamont at large, but this is now Dragon Lord Frodo at large. You want to see where it happened? Did we ask you, DLF?
Let's go do donuts in there. This is the mass shooting tops. I don't
Yo,
know.
why did you send me the police report of you complaining on MaMa Scrunch?
Call it here. Here's a poll we could do. You could just do donuts.
We're gonna have to show that later on in the stream, people.
We do a couple donuts. Why? Because we can. We're gonna do donuts on a tricycle. Whoa! I
Can
almost
you
fell
do
off
donuts
right
on a
there.
tricycle?
That could have been my other ACL.
Yeah, speaking of which, DLF did do a little oopsie
All right, let's get out of here before I get shot.
multiple years ago.
Let's go to the library.
Yeah,
I just felt like doing donuts.
he tore his
A
ACL.
couple minutes. Yeah, man, you have to take those down. I mean, if you're gonna sit there and archive my videos, you need to watch them in advance because you don't know what lady boys I'm posting in there, and you don't know if I'm gonna whip my dick out.
Well, if you do,
You know.
I will still continue to play the stream and then I'll edit it out. You have whipped your dick out a lot of time. And I wouldn't exactly call it whipping your dick out because in order to whip your dick out, your dick has to actually be an okay size. Not even long, not even medium. I mean an okay size, like maybe 2 to 3 inches where it starts to bend like a whip. You see what I did there? Bend like a whip. Your dick is like half an inch DLF. You ain't whipping shit out. More like
No,
you're
it's
Harry
for my
Houdini with
protection
that
and
dick.
yours, actually, because you never know when I'm gonna whip my dick out.
You can't
Hell,
physically
you
whip
don't
your
know
dick
if I'm
out.
gonna whip my dick out in this video.
You can't do that.
You don't know.
Flash your dick. Well, flashing your dick actually means we can see. We can't even see his dick when he pulls it out. You know what it looks like? It looks like a hairy Ken doll is what it looks like. It's like all this hair with no dick. Dick looks like a little nipple. Like a little Ken
Let's see where I
doll.
can park this shit box. Turn my ass around. Do we have any? Do we have any bike rack shit? Here we go. I gotta figure out how to get up on there though. Get up on this bitch.
Mm-hmm. All right, we ready for the next one? So I guess that was our warning, Skywalker OG. You and I need to be set on notice. So is MaMa Scrunch.
See, I don't live too far from the mass shooting tops, Monty.
Bird's nest? Is that what you call your little private area? The bird's nest?
Ooh. There we go.
Why would you call it the bird's nest? Why? Is it because there's little sticks there, like little tiny ones? Yes, this is the library. Didn't we go like the long way around for the library?
All right. It's a 14-minute bike ride.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
That is even with doing donuts in the mass shooting tops.
Oh, that's what he did. He
Let me
went
lock
to the
this
top
piece of shit up.
and then he came back.
Yeah, man, it's your responsibility to make sure that you're not. I don't care if I said it or not.
Hey, Killer Kowalski, ever seen his dick? It's like an underarm. There's nothing there.
Okay, it's one thing for me to say it. It's one thing for me to give out my social security number. Okay, it's another thing for you to basically repost it. Because you know what? You know what? I went to the fucking psych ward because I was repeating. I was repeating my county workers' kids' names.
Wait a second. Was that like you're out? Did your county worker kind of get freaked out, and then your out was to try and register yourself into the psych ward so that they wouldn't and say you were in crisis? Is that what you were doing? You know what? He's actually really smart. You know, don't put it past DLF. He
That
knows
were
what he's
publicly
doing.
available on their social media. Okay, so I don't want to hear that shit. Anyway, I gotta turn this off. This is Dragon Lord Frodo, and I approve this message. Thanks in advance for watching this.
All right, and that is it. All right, so here's what we're gonna go into the other one. We're gonna keep on trucking here. So the last one was Brylan called me back. I tell the nurse about my uncle abusing me. Okay. Okay, I mean, sure. I guess we'll go into this one. Here we go again. It's the same.
I have post-traumatic stress disorder because my uncle was sexually abusing me as a kid,
Trigger
and
warning,
I have
people. Trigger warning.
flashbacks from that.
Hey DLF, did you get your gaming setup back? Did your mom give it to you back or what? Because I saw you were playing something when I checked on you 2 hours ago.
Is that all that's currently going on?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Do you currently have a fever, chronic cough, shortness of breath, or sore throat?
No.
Okay. Do you have any flu or COVID-like symptoms in the past 2 weeks?
No.
Okay. Do you have underlying pulmonary conditions like asthma, emphysema, anything like that?
No.
Okay. Are you a current smoker?
No.
Okay. Any changes in appetite?
No.
Okay. Have you had any weight gain or loss?
No.
Okay. Changes in sleep pattern?
It is a little hard for me to sleep sometimes.
What current stressors do you have? Is it job, financial, relationships?
Well, I mean, I quit relationships, but I'm just trying to look for a job right now. Financial is kind of stressful for me because I had Adult Protective Services, Erie County Adult Protective Services as a payee, and they kind of like screwed me over.
Yeah, you could kind of say it like that, Fish, but a lot of people can and will exclude weed as not a part of smoking. But I mean, if you mix your tobacco in with it, then yeah, it would be because you are smoking the green and tobacco.
And basically what happened was I was working this job. I was probably working a little too much, lost the SSD, and Adult Protective Services never told me I lost the SSD until 5 months after I lost it.
Okay.
And
so you're currently not working?
I'm not working right now.
So,
You think so? A joint is worth 20 cigarettes? You only do edibles now? Okay.
Okay. What age were you abused by your uncle?
It was like in my teen years, up until like into my 20s.
Wait a second. Are you telling us your uncle was playfully touching your stomach into your 20s? I thought the whole incidents happened when your parents used to leave you at rich uncles because they wanted to vacation just as a couple and not with you tagging along. How did things change?
Okay. Any psychosis, hallucinations, delusions?
No.
Okay. Any other symptoms you have? Are you suicidal, homicidal?
No.
How's your judgment?
I don't know.
Do you have difficulty expressing feelings?
Sometimes.
Okay. Are you depressed?
Not really.
Okay. How was your thought process?
Can you explain that a little bit more?
How was your thought process? Is it disorganized?
Sometimes. That's from the autism, though.
Okay. How was your
Yeah, wait a second. DLF, aren't you trying to get into bridling? Because if you are trying to, you're not really doing a good job.
mood?
My mood's fine. It's just, I don't know.
Okay. Any
Self-harm.
difficulty using positive coping skills?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay. Are you impulsive?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you feel helpless or hopeless?
Not really.
Okay. All right. Any self-harm? Do you cut or anything? Cutting?
No.
Okay. Any violence or aggressive history?
No, the most I do is basically just yell,
Okay.
get
Hmm.
loud.
All right. Do you have any allergies?
No.
It's not like he's trying. I think what DLF is doing is kind of quite transparent here.
Not that I know of.
Okay.
I don't think he really wants to get in. I don't think he's gonna like it there.
Okay. Do you eat a regular diet?
Does he have a record as violent? Well, that is, up to interpretation. What I would say stalking he calls harassment, aggravated harassment. But I think it will be considered a non-violent crime. It's not like he was attacking or hurting somebody. He might be scaring people.
As opposed to what?
You just eat a regular diet. There's no restrictions.
Well, I'm a vegetarian.
Thought you were vegan. Aren't Jainists vegan? Wait a second. You don't. Wait a DLF. Aren't Jainists supposed to be vegan and not vegetarian?
Okay. Let me do this.
Yeah, fish. You have to assault and batter somebody for it to be considered that.
All right. Let me hang on 1 second.
DLF is a Rastafari. I could totally tell with that locks of hair on him. Totally a Rastafarian.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'9".
Like Royce the 5'9", except it's DLF the 5'9".
All right. And how much do you weigh?
Like 280.
Have you had any previous hospitalizations?
Yeah, I've had a couple at ECMC.
Do you remember the dates?
These were actually I had one ECMC. This was like when I was a teenager. I can't remember the date. It was probably like 97, 98.
Okay.
And then I went I had one at Niagara Falls.
Were you admitted, or were they CPAP? Was it a CPAP visit?
In 97 or whatever.
Yeah.
It was I was admitted. And then I think the next one was Niagara Falls.
Mm-hmm.
And I was admitted, and that was like 98, 97. I don't remember.
Wait a second. So that means that he was probably like in his teens then. Yeah, he was in his teens.
And then
so no recent admissions. He's talking about admissions from well over 2 decades, almost 3 decades ago. So is this gonna go well for him? First of all, he isn't well, I can't even say for sure not in crisis. It suggests that he's not in crisis by the way how he answers in a rather calm manner. Like all of these things are painting a picture for this nurse.
and the recent one was in
Oh yes,
late
September.
September.
Okay, there you go.
ECMC, and I was in and out of there in a couple hours.
Okay, so it was the CPAP visit?
Yeah. And that was over because like I said, I lost my Social Security and all that, and they didn't tell me.
Yeah, he's not gonna get in.
I called up my worker and kind of left a really not so nice message on their voicemail, and police showed up, crisis services showed up.
Oh, so that's what happened. The police showed up at his place, and he really didn't like that.
And but I was like
So
in
when
and
was
out.
this in September this happened?
Yeah, it was like I think it was September 23rd.
Makes a lot of sense now. No wonder he put himself.
Okay, so the police showed up to your house?
Yeah, with crisis services.
And was this before you went to ECMC or after?
No, they took me to ECMC.
Okay.
And then I had to do the whole thing there, and then I was in and out within like I was back home by noon the next day.
All right, so you guys catching up the timeline? Was that a 5150? I wonder if it was. I would say yeah. Well, actually, maybe not, because it might not have been an involuntary hold. It might have been a voluntary hold, like he went in because he knew he was in a lot of shit with his worker when he left that message, in a threatening manner. So, of course, your worker's going to call the cops. Cops show up at your place with crisis services. It's either you, typically, from what I know about these situations, they'll give you two choices. Like a couple, like it's either you go to the psych ward or you go to jail. That's the two options cops typically will give you. And it seems DLF chose wisely, and he decided to go to the psych ward rather than jail for leaving threatening messages on a worker's voicemail, which obviously you shouldn't be doing, DLF, but you did it. So this totally makes sense to me now. You left the messages, the worker felt threatened, called the cops, crisis services showed up. They gave him a choice, most likely, and it was probably a voluntary admission. The doctor looked him over. A couple hours later, he's out.
In fact, I still have the wristband from that.
They called you back
somewhere,
and they offered you a stay, but you turned it down.
Okay, so you left threatening voicemail to.
Listen, why the hell would MaMa Scrunch try and explode your building? Does that make any sense, DLF? So MaMa Scrunch is gonna MacGyver that shit. You say Tim McVeigh like Timothy Stop it.
I wouldn't say it was threatening. I just said, you know, I was just like, you know, if you let my money run out and all this, and I just said like, I know where you live, and I know where I know what your kids' names are, and like something like that.
Okay, so that was to APS.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, I talked to the doctor there, a Dr. Gokley over there, and he told me that he was going to discharge me because I did the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
Believe it or not. And that's why I was in and out by noon the next day.
Okay.
Gotcha, DLF.
I don't think I did the right thing, but the doctor
Right,
thought
so. So you threatened family members of APS?
I guess you'd say that.
You're so casual with it, DLF. What was the right thing checking into the ward?
Right. What meds are you currently on?
I don't take any meds.
Okay. Any other medical conditions? High blood pressure, diabetes?
OMG.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Who scored it? Ding ding ding. Who said it at the start of the stream that like a round body on the top and skinny legs is like a staple of diabetes? Whoever you are a winner chicken dinner. He does indeed have diabetes.
You don't take any meds?
Nope.
Diet controlled?
Yeah, pretty much, Fish. If you've ever been in a situation, typically when people have like a lashing out event where they could honestly go to jail for what they did, and it could be construed as a crisis event, the cops can and will give you the choices. Either you go in the cop car and you go to jail with me, or you go in the ambulance and you go to the psych ward. You choose. And most people will be like, yeah, I'll just go to the psych ward. So the doctor is saying, yeah, he was maybe in some sort of crisis on the verge of it. I don't know. Maybe he had some sort of episode, but the doctor, I guess, is saying he did the right thing by coming to the hospital, which I mean, it would be, wouldn't it be the right thing? If you think you're in some sort of crisis, would you really want DLF to blow his lid and do something in his neighborhood? You never know, man. There's been incidents.
We don't talk about it.
Highlight Grocery said it. Okay, congrats to you, Highlight Groceries. You were right. You don't get diabetes from somebody allegedly harming you like that, DLF. That's bullshit. You could maybe say he was feeding you a lot of lollipops or something, or popsicles, then yeah.
So you're not controlling it with your diet?
No.
DLF, you really need to get that diabetes under control.
Any surgical history?
I had a testicle removed when I was like 7. I don't know which one it was. I don't remember. I had a thing removed. It was called a pineal cyst.
Yeah, remember that.
My, I guess you call my butt crack.
Okay.
What else? That's all I can remember, really.
Okay. Have you had a flu shot this year?
No.
Do you want one?
No.
Okay. Any falls?
Like falling down?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I do have that's the other. I do have a torn ACL. So I have it under control, but like, I can walk fine. It's like, but like,
he damaged your organs grabbing your. How hard was he grabbing your fat?
like sometimes if I step on something the wrong way, it can knock me off balance.
You don't walk with a walker or a cane or anything?
Sometimes with a cane, but very, very rarely. I can walk. I just walk with like kind of like with a limp a little bit.
Okay.
And it just affects my balance basically.
You think he also did get randomly clocked on the street and fell? It was outside of his shrink's office. And you really think it was random? I think DLF was talking a lot of shit and he got snuffed in the face.
Okay.
But like
Do you have
anytime
alcohol or substance abuse?
Excuse me?
Substance or alcohol abuse?
I do weed edibles and like I used to smoke weed, but I quit smoking it. I just do edibles
Okay, how
now.
often do you do it?
I haven't done that in like maybe 2 weeks, and I do mushrooms sometimes too. I don't
You've
even
never
know when the last time I did that. Probably March.
you've never seen him with a cane? Me neither. But maybe he did have a cane that time that he tore his ACL.
Did that.
It was before my time though. People have told me the story.
Okay. So how often were you doing the edibles? A couple times a week, every day?
Yeah, basically.
Every couple times a week?
Yeah.
Okay. Last time used?
Probably like 2 weeks ago.
Okay, how about the mushrooms?
That one, I don't really do that too much. Probably back in March, maybe.
Interesting. So is he gonna tell her that he's trying to grow his own shrooms or what?
And alcohol, I don't really like doing that. Like I think the last time I actually the last time I actually got alcohol was probably like a couple months ago. But I wasn't. I used it to make. It was like a cooking wine, and I was using it to make like chicken marsala.
Okay.
Wow.
No history of withdrawal?
No.
Okay.
Look at this center of
Where will you
eloquence, doing a chicken marsala with cooking wine. Look at you.
reside after discharge? Do you live alone?
Yeah. I mean, I think the last time I actually drank alcohol was like maybe 2-3 years ago.
Bullshit. I think it was more like a year and a half ago. Maybe closer to 2. Remember when he got the alcohol out of the trash and he brought them home? I forgot if it was like Labatt or Coors or Molson, but it was like one of those. You guys remember that? And he drank them?
Okay. So in the event that you are admitted, this is an inpatient stay, correct?
Yeah, he's only a vegan, a Jainist when he's going to go to jail, or he's gonna have a psych stay so he can get the vegetarian meals, or should I say the vegan meals?
Yeah.
Okay. All valuables are to be left at home. Electronics, bedding, anything with strings, ties, laces, belts will be left at home. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So what will happen is we'll review this with the team to see if you're an appropriate fit for the program.
Yeah.
And we will give you a call back. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Thanks.
All right. Bye.
The little boy channel has fat boys incriminating. Oh, gotcha. You use the trash beer to make beer cheese, but wait a second. It wasn't trash beer though. It was like Coors or Molson Canadian or Budweiser. It was one of those. You remember which one it was you found in the trash, DLF? Because I can't remember now. It's been a while, but it wasn't like a long time ago. All right, so we're gonna get into the juice. What have you been doing to MaMa Scrunch, DLF? We're gonna get into it right now, people. So hold your horses. Let's go. We're doing a DLF catch up. So after this, it goes calling Social Security to see where my damn money is, and then he starts talking about I went to the police. So let's see, where is DLF's goddamn money? Hey, Dirty, baby, I got your money. Don't you worry, Dirty. do the video on my balcony? I will. Just hold your horses, okay? What did you exactly do on your balcony? I love this music. Just gets you in the mood, doesn't it? Hey, DLF, why is your eyebrow so bushy? You like the spa music? Remember that one time they had music like this and he had to call his utilities company and Shakira had to like put you in on notice because Shakira was standing on business, DLF. She wasn't gonna mess with your bullshit. Yeah, her name was Shakira. You know, with a name like that, you better not be becoming half-assed. You better not be half sending with a name like Shakira, because she dead ass. You eat angel hair, like angel hair pasta. Is that what you did? Look at you, Mr. High Society, eating angel hair pasta using cooking wine. Look at you, Mr. High Life. All right, wait a second. Did you really just record something this entire time? It's like elevator music. Why are you wasting my time, DLF? And you still uploaded this? Do you know how non-based this is? You made your own
Okay, thank you
sauce?
very much for patiently waiting. It looks like your case is still pending for a decision.
Okay.
Yeah, we should have a decision pretty soon. It's just we're still, collecting information from the medical resources.
Okay. Do you know like when that's gonna be finalized?
Unfortunately, I don't. I would say give it another week or so, because like I said, we're still gathering additional medical information. So, I mean, we should definitely have something in a week.
In a week?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then what would happen? Would it just be like I would just see
sending you a letter?
Okay. Would I just see the money in my account?
No, you would get a letter first saying that you were found favorable.
Okay.
And then from there, we would start working with our payment center in order to get your payment information finalized.
Okay. All right.
You making fun of me?
Yeah.
DLF?
Right, yeah. Have a great day.
Yeah, thanks.
He made his own marinara sauce. You think so? I think he makes his own sauce on his pillows every night. That's what I know.
A week. Builds are fucking due on the fucking 1st. This is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, that's called a half semen retention.
Just fucking wasting my goddamn time.
Half sending. All right. We're gonna keep on trucking, okay? Guess he wants me to go over the one where he's on the balcony. Should we indulge him? Oh, okay. Rant on my balcony. Okay, let's just do this one. We shall indulge you, DLF. Give me a second here, and then I guess in 2 or 3 days I will have to come back and do the whole
stop wasting your money on
notice
iCloud.
type of thing.
This new stick makes backing up your smartphone easy.
Calling the popo and whatnot. Okay, so we got some angel here pasta. He's finally on his balcony. The LF only uses this balcony to piss. First time he's ever used it for anything else.
All right, we going. What's up, Willie? We're doing something new. Hi, Will.
Clogged pipes is his recipe.
No.
What's his recipe? You need a 1/2-inch dick. You need some skin mags or some videos. You need lonely old hairy man Well, actually, I shouldn't even say old hairy man. I just a lonely hairy individual.
Willie, you're not coming out here.
I mean, I kind of like the views. It's
You're
pretty
not
good.
coming out here, Willie. You're not Martha or Lola, Lolita.
Why are you calling the names of my cats?
You're not
weirdo?
Monty's cat. We're doing something a little different here. Hey, Monty, does this setup look familiar? I should be talking about semen retention right now. Well, I'm doing that.
Yeah.
Remember when you did that video sitting on your balcony at 86 Game Creek Crescent in Brampton, Ontario?
Yeah. What about it?
Talking about semen retention. Remember that shit?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Monty, say this for me. That's some high quality semen right there. No, Willie. No. Willie wants to come out. I'm not letting him come out.
Oh,
Because
cute.
he's gonna end up committing suicide.
Trigger warning, people. You know, if he does want his cat to come out, maybe he should cat proof the balcony. I mean, there's multiple ways you could do that. But then again, it's not like the man has a lot of funds.
Hey, Monty, I want you to say this for me. I want you to say this while you're reviewing this video. I want you to say this. That's some high quality semen. Say that.
That's some high quality semen. Like that?
As I eat angel hair pasta with my famous mambo sauce.
What's in the mambo sauce?
It's just I have my own. I have my own sig. You know what I should do? For real, I should sell jars of my spaghetti sauce.
Jesus Christ!
As like,
we know what you're.
You know, like my you know how like.
I don't think
you know like how like
selling.
the band Guar. You know, fuck that band. But you know like Guar.
Wait a second, didn't Guar do something to DLF? What did Guar do? If you don't know what the band Guar is shock rock. I think they were on like Jerry Springer show. Like they're shock rock to the point where they used to like pee on their audience. That type of shit, that type of like music, you just whip your dick out and you start pissing on the audience and whatnot. What did Gore do? Didn't Gore, like one of the members of Gore, like say something to you or fucked with you somehow? Like what did they do again?
Has like their own line of like barbecue sauce and shit. I should come out with my own line of spaghetti sauce and sell it, and then I can pay back MaMa Scrunch. Speaking of MaMa Scrunch, I think the kiddies should be watching my hey everybody, keep pay attention to my Rumble, especially on Tuesday this week, because I think some shit's about to go down. Look at this. I got my plants. That's garlic.
Of course.
You know what I can do? I can take a piece of this garlic leaf like that and eat it. And it tastes like garlic too. The leaf actually tastes like garlic.
Oh yes, that was the one. Gore played a venue in Buffalo during the height of COVID that had a vaccine requirement, and DLF is anti. Well, there's a difference between being anti-vaccine and anti-COVID vaccine, because if you don't want to take the COVID vaccine, that doesn't mean you're anti-vaccine. That just meant you were anti-COVID vaccine. because the truth still is, it wasn't well researched, right?
Yeah.
Now I
Until I
remember.
started growing my own garlic and shit. I don't even know if this is done yet. Anyone know if this garlic is about ready to come up? I don't know.
Can you imagine such a high quality man here growing his own garlic?
I could
What else you gonna grow? Your own thyme? Maybe your own mint?
start pulling that. This plant here, I believe those are supposed to be peppers growing. One of these plants has weed in it. I only used one seed for the weed. I don't know if anything's gonna come up. But there's a dispensary in Tonawanda. What is it, Tonawanda? No, there's a dispensary like Niagara Falls Boulevard and Sheridan Drive, I think it is.
Mhm.
It's called Buffalo Dreams.
I mean, I like that. I'm digging it. I get it. I like the buffalo ring to it.
And they sell seeds for weed. 5 seeds for $30.
Are you kidding me? Just get that shit for free.
My dealer said that's actually a good deal.
5 for 30? That's $6 a seed. Shit, just get that shit for free.
But it all depends on like what kind of strain and shit.
Yeah, it does depend on the strain, the quality, and whatnot. But I mean,
So,
if you're gonna do it, you gotta do
oh,
it.
maybe next year when it starts becoming warmer again. Maybe next year I'm gonna get a bunch of those seeds and just start planting.
You gotta do it early though, DLF. You can't start late.
Then I can get weed. You know, I don't even know if anyone can see me up here. You ever think about jerking off on your balcony?
Oh, of course he would say something like this. Of course.
And look down at the hot chicks, the hot little girls.
Disgusting.
Hey, if it's okay when my dad says it, it's okay.
No, it's not okay. Monty, can you get you some from the fields in Jamaica? Imagine, are you still going? Yes, I am still going to Jamaica. You want me to get you straight from the fields? Funny thing about those, I have known many people who've tried to bring those up. They will confiscate them immediately.
It's okay when I say it, right? Even though, you know, I got banned off Facebook for child sexual exploitation, for saying, for literally posting just a picture of the girl from iCarly. I just did a Google search, iCarly. Willie, no, Willie, no. Go back. No. Willie, no.
Willie.
Because I don't want them breaking through the screen. That's the thing.
Stop hating, DLF.
I did a Google search for iCarly. And basically the first thing that came up was Miranda Cosgrove from iCarly. And I saved the picture to my computer. And re-uploaded it to Facebook and put, that's a hot little girl. And Facebook gave me a fucking ban for that.
As they
saying
should.
It was promoting child sexual exploitation. Well, I mean, if it's child sexual exploitation when I say it, then it's child sexual exploitation when my dad says it. I'm sorry, but that's what it is, okay?
No dealing. I think here, let me check because I don't grow myself. Um, but I gotta check. I think the last time it was like I heard like how much we can you have in, I guess I'll put Canada. I can have 4 plants. That's what I thought. So 4 plants per household is what it says. Yeah, I mean things are changing, aren't they? Lots of people are doing
So
stuff for
anyway,
recreational use.
so let me explain what happened with Bry Lynn. So I went down there and I didn't even get through the door. What happened was, Bryland doesn't have an emergency room, I found out. So you have to like call them up and do this fucking pre-screening bullshit. So what I did was I went down there and I was like, I'm looking to check myself in.
Makes a lot of sense. You know what's crazy about those? It says like you can have a certain amount of plants, but have you ever seen the documentaries where people have like 4 plants, but the 4 plants are as huge as trees? So you just get pounds and pounds and pounds of green. It's incredible.
He's like, we don't
Hey,
do
Blue Eyes, what's
walk-ins.
up?
All right. You
How
have to
you
go
doing?
home and call them. Okay, so I did that. I haven't gotten a call back from the nurse or anything like that from Bryland. Yeah, by the way. So I think when maybe Wednesday. Well, no, Wednesday. I think I got counseling. Maybe Thursday or something. I'll go down to Niagara Falls. Because Tuesday we got some really important shit coming up. Oh, it's epic. It's epic, and you're gonna Monty, you're not even, no one's fucking prepared for this. I can't even talk about it. Really, I can't really talk about it.
Uh-oh. Actions
I
happening
can't really talk about it.
just below.
But keep watching. Pay attention to my Rumble. Like Tuesday, I don't know what time. Just keep watching my Rumble. And I would just say this. I highly suggest that Monty and his fanboys. I really wish, here's my suggestion. Another thing. I hope Monty and his fanboys are going to, you need to download an app on your phone called Mobile Patrol. Trust me.
Oh boy, did I
Just
miss
do
out on
it
something?
and watch for Erie County, New York. Okay, on Tuesday.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That's all I gotta say about that.
Uh-oh.
You know, but here's the thing: my mom doesn't want me going to the psych ward now because she's all afraid I'm gonna go there and get Mark in trouble and get my dad in trouble. My dad hasn't done anything wrong.
Yeah, pretty much for shenanigans, but honestly, all he did was just go to the station and fill out a report. I mean, not exactly much of anything happening there, buddy. You just literally filled out a report. So,
By the way, he hasn't done anything wrong. There's no reason why she should be worried about my dad. It's Mark she should be worried about. All my dad did was say, "That's a hot little girl," which isn't it's not illegal to say that. But my mom's like, I was telling my mom, I was like, but my mom was like, why do you want to go to psych ward so bad? I said, well, because I'm having like bad flashbacks from what Mark did, and I'm having these thoughts that maybe these little girls that my dad says are hot, maybe they are hot.
Is DLF still here?
So when he said that, he wasn't trying to. My therapist.
Hey, wait a second. I have a brilliant idea now. Could you imagine if DLF came to Jamaica with me and I took him into the country?
Okay. This is what my therapist told me.
And he grew dreadlocks.
My therapist said that my dad, okay, his goal wasn't to see if I was gay, like he says. My therapist actually believes that my dad was actually trying to brainwash me into being a pedophile.
What?
Like father, like son. Okay?
No, he did not.
And my mom's like, you're a sick fuck. I'm like, just as sick as dad.
I'm gonna make sure I get separate seats away from him, Fish.
I think when he said that,
100%.
I think something like clicked in my head. I'm like, oh shit. Maybe these little girls that he watches, maybe there is something to them. Maybe they are hot and sexy little 14-year-olds,
Trigger warning.
So
DLF, you know what actually surprises me is like, why haven't you blown up like Cyrax or Daniel Larson? I mean, there's a lot of like, well, there isn't a lot of eyes and ears. There's a few, but DLF has been around for such a long time, even longer on the internet than Cyrax and then Daniel Larson. DLF has literally been around for at least 20 years. He had back in like, what was it, 03, 04? You had your own personal website. What was it called? Like dragonlordfrodo.com. Like this man's been on the internet for decades. Why haven't you gotten anywhere? Monty and DLF get into the Jamaican rum, maybe get sexy together. Oh boy. Why did I leave that up on the screen?
my mom's like, so you admit you're a pedophile? I said, yeah, I am.
Check these messages.
She's like, you need to turn yourself in to the police then. Oh, really? For what? For what? For saying hot little girl? Just like dad. Maybe dad should turn himself into the police.
How about
it's not illegal to be a pedophile. It really isn't.
It's not what? It's not what? What did he say?
For what? For saying hot little girl? Just like dad. Maybe dad should turn himself into the police. It's not illegal to be a pedophile.
You know what? I've actually heard that before, that it's not illegal to be that, because they're saying that you can have as much thoughts and whatnot about kids, which is completely disgusting. That's just gross. But they're saying as long as you don't act on those intentions, you haven't actually committed a crime. Now, a lot of people will argue that. Did I say crime or did I say crime? Let me repeat myself. There's been people who have said that as long as you don't act on those, PDF file intentions, is actually not a crime. But you can argue a lot of things, right? You can argue it a lot of ways, but I have heard that before.
It really isn't. My mom's like, oh, he's only you can only be a pedophile if you act on it. No, you can only be a chomo if you act on it. Pedophile just means pedophile
means you like kids of a certain age, which is true, because that is actually my argument. If somebody says, it's not illegal, but it actually means you like kids.
is all about the attraction,
Yeah,
not the
exactly.
hookup. Shomo is all about the hookup and not so much the attraction. See the difference? My dad,
Why is Mama Scrunch even having this conversation?
as far as I know, is a pedophile. Okay? In his brain, he thinks that little girls are hot. Okay? And that makes him a pedophile. Whether or not he fucked a little kid or looking at kiddie porn doesn't matter.
Trigger
He's
warning.
a pedophile. Doesn't matter. He can. It's not illegal. It's not illegal. That's why shit like NAMBLA exists.
Like,
You know, you
what?
might not agree with the shit, but it's still considered free speech. Okay?
What did he say?
Saying that little girls are hot is free speech.
Yeah, lately all these streams have just like devolved into this shit like this, like cheese pizza talk.
Okay?
Yeah, like, can you talk about something
I don't
else?
agree with it, but it is what it is. And my challenge still stands with my father. Have any doubt? You gotta look at this like somebody that's not in our family. Okay? My challenge still stands. Go up to some big biker dude and say that his daughter's a hot little girl, and see what happens to you. Make sure you have mom film it too. I want to see that shit pop off.
Or I get would the same be if he went to the hood and up to a gangbanger, a stick up kid, and said that to a gangbanger? Why it's got to be bikers all the time?
And just to
I mean, I get
add
it.
insult to injury. Before the biker dude hits you, you go, no, I'm just trying to see if you're gay. You see how stupid it sounds when I say it out loud? Remember what my dad's mother used to say? Think before you say hot little girl. Think before you grab a little boy's fat.
Are you really traumatized, DLF? I mean, honestly, I wasn't there, so really don't know what truly happened.
Okay? Think before you speak.
But it is possible something did happen.
Because you know what? Saying hot little girl, you sound foolish when you say that.
Was he eating in the dark? I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't want to be disturbed. Like, you know how some people like to do stuff in the dark so you can't see them, but they can see you.
Like I said, there's no fucking reason why a fucking 60 fucking year old man should be watching shit like iCarly.
Was he 60?
No fucking reason whatsoever.
He was watching it?
No. Willie, go. No. Willie, no. No. Get.
All right. Let me skip this ad, people.
There you go.
Let's go. Because it's nighttime. Doesn't your balcony have like a light on it?
Fucking A. I can't stand this shit. It's like rules for me, but not for thee. Rules for thee, but not for me, right? That's how it works. It's okay for my dad to be sexually.
Are you serious? You have like that sweet, apartment building, newly renovated, and no light on the balcony? That is so strange.
Attracted to little girls, but not me.
That is hella weird that your balcony doesn't have a light.
Why do you think I went with the fucking chomos in jail? To fucking see, to fucking swap stories.
What?
Also, you know I'm being sarcastic, right? Hey, Ma, you don't understand sarcasm. Me calling myself a pedophile is just sarcasm. I'm going to just say that. That's going to be my excuse from now on. Oh, you're talking shit? No, I'm being sarcastic. Oh, you called your dad a pedophile. Sarcasm.
Yeah, I wonder if there is an electrical
You called your
outlet for a light.
grandfather a pedophile. No, that's sarcasm.
Whose face is hella weird?
I thought this family was all about the sarcasm. What's you being sarcastic on fucking Tuesday? Oh my god. You really don't fucking get it. You really don't fucking get it. Tuesday, my mom is done. I'm just saying that.
Yeah. Sure. All right, I think I might need to call MaMa Scrunch up. She needs to do another interview. It's been way too long.
I'm just gonna say that shit.
Don't you love when he eats directly from, you know, the Potter pan? I mean, he's eating alone. It's not like DLF is cooking for two. Hey, DLF, do you ever kind of check on Amy M to see where she's at and who she's with and whatnot?
So I'll probably upload this on Monday. Today's Saturday. It's Saturday night. Library's closed tomorrow. Hell, maybe I'll go to the library. Maybe I'll go to a different one that's open. I'll find one that's open tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. If I have to go all the way out to fucking Collins or whatever the fuck, I'm not going. Just to upload a fucking video.
DLF, you need like a laptop is what you need. Like a computer and a laptop.
It's like, you know.
We need a lighter moment. We have put a plastic cat and dog skeleton out and wrote a note stating they're eat the cats. They're eating they're eating the cats, they're eating the dogs for Halloween. That's cute.
It's hard. It's getting harder and harder for me to find a job nowadays that pays under $1,550 a month before taxes. It's hard to find a job.
You gloated now. Before you're like you can't find jobs at all. Now it's hard to find jobs that pay you under $1,550. Maybe get it part-time, DLF. How about that part-time job? Maybe you work on the weekends, maybe 1 or 2 days a week.
Like minimum wage is actually too much money. Okay?
Do it part-time.
Like I would have to work like 10 hours a week or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
Do it.
I have to work like 10 hours a week at minimum wage or some shit. Well, why don't you get a job at McDonald's? Yeah, because McDonald's pays too much. Why don't you get a job at Amazon? Amazon pays $19 an hour. That's way too much. And they give you a sign-on bonus? Fuck that. COVID fucked everything up, I'm telling you. Now no one wants to work. So what they're doing is they offer you these sign-on bonuses for like $1,000 just for being hired. And I'm like, I can't take the sign-on bonus. And they said, tough shit, you have to take this fucking sign-on bonus. You have to get a raise. You have to take the holiday pay. I'm like, I don't want the holiday pay. Too bad you're getting the fucking holiday pay.
This man is so you don't want a job when you can get a job, and when you can't get a job, you want a job. Because months ago you were complaining about there aren't any jobs. Now it's the jobs pay too much.
Man, I just want to be able to work without bullshit. Just give me my fucking regular fucking hourly wage and shut the fuck up about it. I don't want your fucking bonuses. I don't want your fucking I don't want your fucking bonuses. I don't want your fucking raises. I don't want your fucking holiday pay.
What a complainer.
Okay?
I wonder what DLF is going to do in 2025. Can you imagine we only have 2 months left practically? 2024 seems like yesterday.
Fucking ridiculous. So I gotta find a job that pays like under minimum wage. That's not gonna happen. That doesn't pay it doesn't pay holiday pay. It doesn't give bonuses. What I really need is an under-the-table job and not sucking off my Uncle Mark. He'd like that too much.
Truly first world problems, exactly. Costco food sample representative, that is less than 10 hours a week usually. There you go. DLF, all you got to do is just deal with people all day. Can you kick it? Can you cut it? Can you be nice? Can you not be rude? Can you not be weird? Well, yeah, what an issue that you need to work a certain amount of hours, else your benefits will get cut off. So living in a swank, allegedly 2-bedroom, newly renovated apartment in a very good area of Buffalo is now a huge problem. He would have his fingers all over the food. Who knows?
What like an off the books type of thing.
Yeah, how's those under the table jobs?
Or I can go and do what bologna arm used to do and get paid like fucking $2 a week.
Let me check if there's Costco in Buffalo. I'm gonna check right now. I don't believe
seriously, he had this fucking job where he was basically like, they call it piecework.
Yeah, I know about piecework. There is no Costco in Buffalo. That is so freaking weird. Why the hell is there no Costco? So do you even watch the Costco guys? Remember that? Here Comes the Boom. You know, the song of the summer.
Where you get paid by how much you produce and not by the hour.
Yeah, I guess you could do Sam's Club.
And he would be bringing it. The one time, I swear to God, he brought in like a 20-cent check once. No joke.
Wow, good time.
I think the most I saw. Oh shit! Wow. I think the most I ever saw him bring in was like $20. It's like it was costing him more to go out to this thing than it was to, you know, what he was making. Willie moved.
All right, cool story.
No.
So, I mean, piecework is actually, I did have a conversation about piecework. Was it today? Was it yesterday? I can't remember. There's so many things happening, but with piecework, for some people, they feel it's really good. Like I've heard people making like $50+ an hour, but piecework makes people cut corners because they are getting paid per work produced. So when people do that in order to get paid more, they will start to cut corners on work, and then the work becomes subpar, and then accidents may happen. People may get hurt. So it seems like a great idea. I mean, if you're fast, you're good, you know what you're doing, but inevitably people start to cut corners. I'm not saying everybody, but people will start to wanna, make a little bit more cash, work a little bit less hours, having not to hustle, hustle, hustle.
Let me fix my plants here because I dropped one. Oh my god. I don't know which one that is. Probably the weed. All right. So that's what's going on.
What
Anyway.
piecework? Piecework means you get paid for your work produced. So typically you would see this in like construction, where if I get paid per, let's say I renovate a kitchen or bathroom, I get a set amount of dollars, and that's all I get paid. It doesn't matter how many hours it takes me, I get paid set amount of dollars. Or let's say I gotta, I don't know, put tiling down for a hallway or do the stairs of a house. It could take me 20 hours or it could take me 200 hours. I still get paid the same amount of money. So I get paid per piece of work produced. So it's a set rate. Some people like it because people aren't on their backs all the time. But other people, they're like, I don't know. I'd rather get paid per hour.
Maybe I'll upload this tomorrow. I'll see. I gotta see what libraries are open tomorrow. I don't know if there's any really open on Sundays.
You're welcome.
Yo, I found this fucking. Check this out. I found this like Apple computer thing. It's like one of those things with the fucking thing right in there. We have these.
Yeah, what about
did we have these at work?
Yeah, it's an Apple all-in-one. Where the hell did you find an iMac? What the hell? And it's not like it doesn't look like an old one. It looks what inch screen is that? That doesn't look that old. And even if it was old, Apple products do keep their money a lot of the time. That looks like a 21.5 inch, right? Let's measure with DLF's dick. So measure that 21.5 inches times. No. It's more like 43 times because this dick is half an inch. So we got to double the 21.5 inches.
I found this in the trash. It doesn't work. I already plugged it in.
But you could fix it or sell it for parts. I mean, it's actually still very valuable. Who is it that comes in here at times and then talks about like old stuff that they fix up? I mean, that is still a pretty good catch. Look at that screen. Think something might have happened with it, but still, you fixed that up. You change that screen over. If you know what you're doing, boom.
I found this in the trash. It doesn't work. I already plugged it in and tried to turn it on. It doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
It's trash for a reason. I can tell there's like cracks in the screen too.
Yeah, maybe it's just the screen.
But yeah, that's what I found that.
Good stuff.
Whatever. Anyway, Willie, stop. This is Dragon Lord Frodo, and I approve this message. Thanks in advance for watching this.
All right, that is it. Should I label this part 1 and maybe in 2 or 3 days do a part 2? I think so. I think there's more to come from DLF. I got to compile certain things, maybe make a video about the whole MaMa Scrunch situation, and I will monitor to see if it gets super, super wild. Other than that, people, I am out of here. His apartment is so messy. It is messy, and some of us don't really like the clutter, right? What's the term? Like a clean house or a clean room is, a clean or clear mind, something like that. I can't remember. Well, Beaker, have a good night. At Labs, have a good one. Deb R, highlight groceries. DLF, you take care of yourself, sir. Blue Eyes, take care. Fish, take care. Highlight groceries. And we had a bunch of other people here. I guess, sometimes it gets a little bit late. Killer Kowalski, that was here. You take care of yourself. Flashman, take care. Oh, Skywalker OG. Or is it Skywalker 0G? Because that is a 0, right? Anyways, people, take care of yourselves. Have a good one. And I will be back soon. Take care.